Gentlemen, you've caught me in my study where I like to spend a lot of my time. Just finishing up Plutarch's Lives regarding Alexander, and thought I'd begin Thucydides' treatise on the Peloponnesian Wars, but, well, I guess those are things you wouldn't understand. Suffice it to say they're books about fighting. That is probably more in line with what you would understand. I received an invitation to a Risk party, what he would consider an invitation from Pastor Nichols, and we appreciate that. We've heard a lot lately about Hakma, wisdom, and what that means. And if sitting at a table in a t-shirt spewing nonsense is Hakma, wisdom, a set of teachings, then he is truly a gifted person. From what I witnessed when I looked in my concordance, what Pastor Nichols did would be more described as gibberish, spewing nonsense. He also seems to be enthralled with the fact that he has two thumbs. I can't understand why you would be excited about having two thumbs, as you will see a koala bear also has two thumbs. Much like Pastor Nichols, round, fuzzy ears, foul disposition, and of little use, but will sit in a tree. And we'll also see the example of an orangutan, which also has two thumbs. And much like Pastor, gives the appearance of intelligence at many times, but is easily confused, and I think when it's boiled down, can clearly see there is a huge difference between us and other primates, such as Pastor Nichols. One of our other members showing up, Mike Bavry, who, although is not enthralled by having two thumbs, does fashion himself as a mighty hunter. I think of another mighty hunter, much like Mike Bavry, Elmer Fudd, who, although has all the equipment of a mighty hunter, like Mike, has none of the skills which it takes to be a mighty hunter. And I think what a wascally wabbit and a little black duck do to Elmer Fudd completely bewilder him, make him shoot himself often in the foot and other appendages. I can only imagine what a cagey wolverine like myself will do to Mike Bavry. Probably put him in a fetal position in the corner by the time it's said and done. Todd Martin. There's a saying that says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Todd, I'm sure you have not thought about it, but I've thought about it many times. Who do you think that is, Todd? Benedict Arnold. It was 11:34 p.m. in the night, April 14th, 2005, when one of the most tragic, memorable events in Risk history happened. Do you remember what that is, Todd? The one and only time that one of our friends reneged and came down from North America after promising not to attack. And yet that's exactly what you did to me. I have one word for you. Stay away from me. Because I'm afraid, even if it might be against better judgment, that I will come after you. If it means we're both out in the first round, that's what it means. but I don't know that I would be able to stay my hand if you come close to me. Oh, who do we have visiting us now? Why, it's Tiny Brian the mailman, who has a delivery for us. You seem so small in my presence, Brian. What have you delivered to me? A message, you say? What's the message? Oh my, I can see you had sharp objects taken away from you again. You're really mean. Oh, well, Tiny Brian, I have a delivery for you. Pain! You will hope it happens this quickly the night of the 5th, Brian, but I'm afraid that you'll have to suffer much longer. The last one, Pastor Brigham. Young and innocent, Pastor, I consider you a friend. I don't do this often, but I extend my hand in friendship to you. Mind you, it'll only be offered once. If history shows us anything, Brigham, that it's better to be my friend than my enemy. I hope that you'll take those words to heart, because if you don't, you will be put through the meat grinder that is the Printy retribution. So please, please be my friend. In closing, I know, Pastor Mark, that you cleverly put this on February 5th, really hoping that because it's my wife's birthday that I would decline. Because for me to show up is to crown me champion. But your plan has failed. My wife, although be it in tears and is utterly crushed, she does understand my duties and obligations that I have, and that is to utterly and completely humiliate all of you, with the exception of you, Brigham, if you take my words to heart, the night of the 5th. So gentlemen, thank you for the invitation. Pastor, enjoy your thumbs. Mike, don't hurt yourself with all your dangerous weapons. And Todd, sleep with one eye open, because I'm coming for you if you don't stay away. Thank you. We will see you the 5th.